リコ先輩。
Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new Jump Force video. Today I have for you a DLC Season 3 pass. Mainly, I'm talking about who a Naruto representative will be. Any 5 of these characters that I'm about to go over could be our DLC representative for Naruto, alright? Keep in mind, Naruto Cast and Boruto Cast share the same series licensing. There is no difference between the two. And we have 5 different characters to go over in such a short amount of time, so let's get right into it. Alright, so first up, I'm going to go with Ito Minato Namikaze. If you don't know who that is, it is the 4th Hokage, aka Naruto's dad. We are going to be going over his reanimated form because if you don't know already, the characters are from the war arc in Shippuden, alright? And for Boruto, it's mainly before Chunin exams to a little bit afterwards. That's how far we know because of Boruto's standing in the game. Alright, so with Minato Namikaze being in the game, of course reanimated, he has all of his jutsus mainly that you can compare with Naruto Storm 4. And with all that being said, you can basically assume he will get his transformation of, you know, the Nine Tails chakra like Naruto has. He's used this before in his ultimate, and I can see this happening again, alright? So first off, his supers will be Rasengan, Flying Raijin Gale Rasengan, which is just a bigger Rasengan. And then we got Flying Raijin level 2, which is what he uses against Obito. He teleports and then smacks him down with the Rasengan and deals a lot of damage, alright? So I'm going to say that does at least 20 to 30% if they did it right. And then for his ultimate, we got Jiku Shippu Senko Renodan Zerushiki, alright? This is what he uses in the game. He uses it, I believe, in the war arc, when he's helping with Naruto and whomever else is there. Alright, he uses his Nine Tails chakra form for a short second. He transforms and then does the attack. Alright, so that we could possibly be seeing this in Jump Force DLC Season 3. Because if you don't know already, not only that, but Yoruichi will be the same way. She will transform into her Thundercat form and then we'll revert back to basic. Alright, so this is going to be the same for Minato because he doesn't stay in the form at all, and I could see this being a very high possibility for the game. Alright, next up we have Hashirama Sinju. For his jutsus, we're going with Wood Style Forest Deconstruction, Shuriken Shadow Clone Jutsu, Wood Style Wood Dragon Jutsu, and Deep Forest Emergence. Alright, if you don't know already, Madara can use wood style jutsus. However, you know, instead of it being an actual ability, he has it in his melee strings. Of course, that could possibly be the same case with Hashirama, except for the Shuriken Shadow Clone Jutsu. And for the ultimate, we could possibly see the variable arm cannon, or however you say the name. And with that being said, if we had that ultimate, we could obviously make an assumption that he will get Sage Mode as well. So, big possibility for Hashirama as well. And of course, make sure that's reanimated Hashirama. Alright, next up we have Obito Uchiha. Of course, a lot of people wanted Obito in Season Pass 2. That's not the case, so we are looking for him in Season Pass 3. Alright. First jutsu is Firestyle Bomb Blast Dance. If you don't know already, this is what it looks like. And then we have his second ability, which is going to be a stretch of the imagination, but would release Impalement. You know, I'm naming it myself, but he takes out a stick made out of his Hashirama cell, and then he stabs the opponent. I'm going to go with this. It's basically in a mobile game, Naruto. What is it called? I forget. I will have that up on screen too. But yeah, basically he impales the opponent with the stick or bone, I guess, and it will do damage. Alright. Next up we have Summoning Jutsu, Outer Path Demon. If you don't know, that is 10 tails. And let's be honest here, I think that would be pretty cool. However, I couldn't find any other jutsu in the fire category or anything else for that matter, so we're going to go with a summoning. Alright, I know that's kind of out of the way, but yeah. So if you have any other ideas for Obito, let me know. For his ultimate, I went with Kamui or 10 tails. Alright, of course Kamui is a transportation, you know, gimmick with the eye of his Sharingan, and he can do many things with it, of course. What I was thinking is he uses Kamui to go to the other dimension, and then 10 tails hand slaps down on the opponent, similar to, say, the Naruto mobile game or the actual Storm 4 game. Alright, next up we have Sourdough Uchiha. Alright, of course these are the Boruto cast reps for the game. Of course, you know, there's no difference, they're all under the same licensing. So for Sourdough, we are going to go with Lightning Flicker. This is a large shuriken she throws, and it's infused with lightning style chakra. Alright, so she can use this on the ground, she can use it in the air, and I believe it can give her a double jump, and she can use it still. Alright, this will do damage, and whether or not she's in the air, she can follow up again. Alright, so possibility of using it 2 times in one. Alright, next up we have Firestyle Fireball Jutsu, except this is no ordinary fireball. She will literally follow up after the fireball lands, and it will connect a cutscene of her saying cha and landing a punch on the opponent. It'll do a little bit more damage than a regular fireball jutsu, and it will keep the user safe, hence the cutscene. Alright, next up we have Cha Thrust. It'll be another punch. However, this is going to be with lightning style chakra infused on the fist. Alright, she's going to dash up, do a super similar to Bisky's I Feel Like Messing You Up Good, and this is going to do lightning based damage. It'll be the element of lightning, and she's going to punch them up in the air and punch them back down. No kicks involved, of course. Next up we have for ultimate Uchiha Formation Spring Lightning. So clearly I cannot really I can't describe this one, so you just gotta watch it. Alright, next up we have Meatsuki. Of course, Meatsuki has the abilities of Wind, Lightning, and Sage Mode. Alright, so with all that being said, we are going to go with his abilities first and foremost. Wind Style, Immense Breakthrough. He uses this to save Boruto on numerous occasions. It's a influx of air coming out of his mouth, and it is pressurized, so it does damage similar to Boo's Now I'm Mad. And what it will do is mainly small to medium range will do damage and send them flying. However, that's all it is. If it's long ranged opponent, if they're further away, they won't make contact. Alright, so we're going to go with medium range as the max for this ability. You know, keep it 100 right there. Alright, next up we're going to go with lightning style Snake Lightning. So if you don't know already, he uses this. It's basically where he manipulates his arm into snakes, and then he supercharges it with electricity, and it can stun and do damage to the opponent. Of course, this would mainly just do damage because we had no stun attribute or anything to the game. They haven't made that, or you know, gave it a thought. So yeah. Next up we are going to go with Hidden Shadow Snakes Jutsu. If you don't know, this is Orochimaru's specialty. Summons the snakes, and they either can poison the opponent, do damage, whatever. I would say they could do a health drain upon impact. You see this in Shinobi Strikers as well. Orochimaru can use his ability, and it puts poison on them. It makes their health drain. So of course we have a poison type element or whatever. It is called health drain. It's an ability ability skill that you put on your abilities, say on a CAC, and it does this, alright? Or you can reference Kaguya, who has her bone spurs that do health drain on impact, alright? So, high possibility for that with Meatsuki, alright? Next up we have a potential super of Sage Mode. Say we don't get, you know, Hidden Shadow Snakes or any of them supers I mentioned before. Sage Mode would be a 3-bar super giving mobility recovery, an attack buff, and a healing buff to the player of Meatsuki, and this would last for 10 seconds, alright? You cannot, you know, sleep on Sage Mode with Meatsuki. He is very good with it. However, he has not used it to do an attack on the opponent. Alright, so we're going to be using that as a buff slash heal. And of course that's always a possibility since they did that with Giorno lately, and you know that looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. For his ultimate, we are going with Enhanced Snake Lightning. He hasn't really had a finisher move in the show, or I don't think in the manga yet, but probably in the manga. But yeah, we're going to go off of anime because that's all I know of, and I'm not trying to spread any misinformation in this video. So, Enhanced Snake Lightning. Of course, if you don't know already, Yoruichi's ultimate, it starts with her Thundercat form. She lands some claws and then ends with her Raihin Senkai. I believe we could get this with Meatsuki. However, of course, it'd be something else that ends with the Enhanced Snake Lightning, or the, you know, Snake Lightning Jutsu. And we could see this being a possible, most likely the biggest bet on what his moveset would be, because Meatsuki's rather a mysterious character. We don't really know much about him except what they want to show from him, and that's pretty much the best you're going to find from this video. Pretty much this is my 5 characters that I believe could most likely be in the game. So let me know who you thought I was gonna pick, who you wanted to be the pick all along. Was it Sakura? Was it Tintin? Was it Neji? Who was you wanting the most out of the Naruto cast? And did I do good on this video? Let me know. I like the feedback. It makes me, you know, it lets me know that I did good, bad, or if you just don't like me. You know, that's fine too. So, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below if you're new, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And that's been it for me, guys. Make sure to have a great day. Peace out.